Photochromic lenses are more popular than ever in 2026. And that's in part due to the array of options that are out there. Gone are the days where it was just grey or brown. And if you're investing in photochromic lenses this year, it's time to upgrade. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the 3 favorite pairs that I have with photochromic lenses, explaining why they are different, and they are very different from each other, and helping you choose which one might be best for you. So hi, I'm Robert, Style and Vision Consultant at the Spectacle Factory, and it's my job to pair you with your perfect pair of glasses. To be honest, it's a rarity now that if I help someone choose their glasses, that they're not asking me for a photochromic lens. And it makes sense. If you're gonna get a cool pair of glasses, why not have them double as sunglasses? That doesn't always tell the full picture because I've said many times on this channel, photochromic lenses are not a total sunglass replacement, but they are absolutely an upgrade to your everyday glasses. These 3 pairs that I'm about to show you are all the better for having photochromic lenses. So pair number 1 is the one that I'm wearing right now. This is probably my go-to pair of photochromic lenses. The Lucuri Alexis, which is a stunning frame, and even more stunning, Photofusion Burgundy with ruby flash coating. Now this is not a transitions lens, this is a photofusion lens from Zeiss. I prefer photofusion for a few different reasons. Number 1, you've got blue guard built in, so if you're wearing these indoors, you've got blue light protection for screens. Number 2, it's the fastest changing photochromic there is. And for a lot of people that's so important. If they have photochromic lenses, they want them to change light to dark and dark to light as quickly as possible. But number 3, and most importantly, the colour options with Zeiss are unparalleled. The way you can combine their different photochromic colours, blue, green, grey, brown, and now burgundy, with a flash coating, which is crucial. And their flash coating colours are the best by far because they're so subtle and just really easy to wear. It just makes sense to choose photofusion. And by far for me, the best colour of photofusion is burgundy, especially when it's combined with a ruby flash, as in my pair. You get this really vibrant, pinkish red, like deep red colour. I think it looks stunning, especially in a gold frame like this. When I designed this pair of glasses, and I did design the shape because I actually modified it from the stock shape, and that was quite a cool project. The whole pair of glasses I think came together perfectly. And this is a top tip. As you're going to get through this video, you'll see what I'm talking about. When you're choosing a frame for photochromic lenses, it's really important that you choose glasses that will also look good as sunglasses, because that is what they're going to be. And this pair 100% achieved that. The Photofusion Burgundy is glorious to look through, but it's actually surprisingly neutral. If you're used to typical grey or brown lenses, you're not going to find this too jarring. Honestly, it doesn't dramatically change things compared to those colours, but it provides a nice subtle warmth and a nice subtle contrast, which I really appreciate. It's definitely clearer to look through than either grey or brown. And if you combine it with a more subtle flash coating, for example like sapphire or amber, it also tones down the colour a little bit. Obviously I went full on with the ruby flash, really brings out the intensity of the colour. That might not be for everybody, and I often don't recommend it for that reason. It can just be a bit too saturated for some people. But depending on your preference, I mean, I just think this looks amazing, and it's lovely to see through. Now for pair number 2. This is the RLM Carousel with Transitions Extra Active Polarized and a base amber 40% gradient tint and a drive coating. And the reason why I'm saying and to all of those features is these are IOT lenses, and it's the only way to combine all those different elements into one lens. This is the beauty of IOT technology, which is an independent lens designer. They allow us to create completely bespoke lenses that can be entirely designed around you. And these glasses basically have like every feature imaginable. They've got a night driving coating, so that if I drive at night, the glare from oncoming traffic is reduced. They've got a digital boost zone, so when I'm checking my phone, just gives a little bit of subtle magnification that enhances your view on digital devices and reduces eye strain throughout the day. They've got a base 40% tint, which you can't add on a Zeiss lens. You can't add on a Hoyer lens or an Essilor lens, basically any other lens than IOT, so that these have a really cool look indoors as well as outdoors, rather than being fully clear. And best of all, the Transitions Extra Active Polarized is the most advanced photochromic lens there is, full stop. It does go the darkest in the world, and unlike other photochromic lenses, this is really important to know, top tip, these actually work around 50% in the car. Normal photochromic lenses just will stay clear in the car because your windshield inhibits UV. These actually activate with both UV and visible light, so that allows them to darken more when you're out in bright conditions and a little bit inside the car. Of course, last but not least, the main feature of these lenses is that they are polarized in the sun. Now the way this technology works is that the amount of polarization is relative to how dark the lens gets. So when it's untinted indoors, or in my case with a base tint, these will be not polarized at all. So it doesn't interfere with your view of LCD and LED displays. But when you step out into the sun, as it goes darker and darker, it gets more and more polarized. And polarization is the best way to stop glare. So when you get reflected light from either a river, the sea, or a wet road, only polarized lenses will actually eliminate that glare completely. And that's a great feature. I wore these recently in Dubai and they were perfect for those kind of conditions. So if you're someone who lives in a climate like, you know, LA, like the Middle East, somewhere where it's really warm and really bright, the extractive polarized is probably the best option overall for you if you want to wear them outdoors a lot. Now this is where, as I said before, they're not a sunglass replacement. If you're getting photochromic lenses for your glasses, you should still wear good sunglasses when you're out in the sun for a variety of reasons that I'm not going to get too deep into today. We've talked about that many times on the channel. But if you do want your glasses to be the best possible replacement for sunglasses, then this is the best option for you, because this will get the closest to a full sunglass. I mean, it's polarized, it goes super dark. It is essentially a sunglass right now. That is actually super helpful, of course, in some conditions. Now, all photochromic lenses will reach sunglass tint depending on the UV levels, depending on the brightness, and depending on the temperature. But this one will go darker than any others. It will reach that darkness faster. It will stay dark the longest, and that's why it's called extractive. Now, the disadvantage to the extractive polarized technology is that it's gray only, which for me, living here in the UK, is a problem. It's too gloomy, it's too dull, it's too cold, and it's too depressing to look through. But surprisingly, combining it with the amber tint actually meant that it isn't grey to look through. This lens is actually a kind of like golden brown colour, which actually worked out perfectly. I want to take a minute to just say how like cool and versatile and comfortable, surprisingly comfortable for a bold frame, these RLM Carousels are. I've actually been blown away by them. Since I adjusted the end tips to fit me perfectly, they feel so well balanced on the face, and I actually love wearing these indoors just as much as I love wearing them outdoors, especially with the 40% base amber tint. That really makes them a complete pair of glasses. Now, if you're wondering why other brands don't do that, Zeiss argue that adding a tint affects the speed of the photochromic, and their photofusion technology is all about being the fastest. So they don't want to compromise on that, which is fair enough. But for a lot of people, that's not the first priority. I know for me personally, I don't really care about that in a photochromic lens because I'm light sensitive. Like the longer they stay dark, the better. I'll often wear sunglasses indoors and I'm quite happy like that. But for a lot of people, that is a deal breaker. And that might be one reason why you would still opt for photofusion over transitions. Time for pair number 3. And my favorite of the 3. This is the Esmont Habu rimless frame in palladium with a custom shape and the IOT Purple photochromic. Definitely for me, like this is the color that I enjoy the most personally. Purple, for a start, is my favorite lens color to look through, and until you've tried purple, you won't appreciate just how nice it is. It's got a really interesting balance to it because it's very neutral to look through, but it's also very restful, and it makes everything look newer and fresher. So when you see the world through a purple lens, it's like you don't want to go back. It's like making the world just seem better. And this purple photochromic, by the way, is lightning fast. These go clear so quickly. The disadvantage being that they don't reach maybe quite the same level of darkness as the other 2 options that I've showed you today. But for an everyday pair of glasses, that's actually really good. That's probably what you want. Not everybody wants their glasses to turn into full sunglasses. They just want them to take on a different mode when they're outdoors. That's exactly what these do. Now, my reason for loving them is not just due to the lenses, it's mostly due to the frame. This frame is definitely my favorite of the 3, and it's one of my key pieces in my eyewear wardrobe. It's like one of my favorite glasses of all time. It's, for me, the best rimless pair of glasses you can buy. It's beautiful, it's ornate, but not too flashy. Like, it is a little bit flashy, let's be honest, but it's not over the top, in my opinion. I think you can wear these as daily glasses, but for me, they are my dress pair of glasses. It's one of the main ones that I wear if I'm going on an evening out, if I want to look my best, you know, for a date night, a meal with the family. I can wear this, add a silver watch to the outfit, and you look dressed up and elegant without, like I said, being a show-off. This purple lens is also amazing for traveling with. I've taken a purple tint now to Barcelona and to Morocco, and in both cases, even though they're like very different environments, very different climates as well, in both cases, the purple was really nice. It has enough of a cooling effect to make it really good in hot weather, but it's also probably the best color for urban environments as well. Coming back to that point I made, makes everything look whiter and newer and fresher. But at the same time, I wear these at the office a lot. I can wear these all day at work. They're very comfortable, not the most comfortable rimless frame in the world, not as light as most rimless frames, but they are titanium, they're handmade in Japan. They're top quality. The sterling silver embellishment on the temple as well, love that. Designed and based on the SR-71 Blackbird, an incredible aircraft. A cool homage to a feat of engineering, an amazing feat of engineering. I'm actually working on a project with Esmont at the moment. We're going to design a unique version of this frame, so watch this space. Can't wait to unveil that to you. It's being prototyped as we speak. And the lenses, because it's a rimless frame, are a huge component in how stylish they look. It all comes together really nicely. So that's it, those are my 3 best photochromic glasses from my own collection, the ones that I would recommend to you most. I'm curious, which ones did you like best? And how would you modify them? Because it's not like these are the only 3 options, you know. There are lots of other colours and finishes out there to explore.